Hello, I would like to introduce to you a fantastic new program designed to make your marketing department work much more efficiently. Now, some of the main features on Tpslive, one is, of course, you can access this information from anywhere with an internet connection. So if you're on vacation on one of the great trips that we go on, or any place in the world, as long as you have an internet connection, you can access this information. And the second great feature is it's so easy to use. Every bit of information comes right from Add a Customer. And depending upon the information that you put on this appointment card, that is what gets threaded throughout the entire system. Now we'll go ahead and close this card and pull up one that has some information on it. Now, as you can see on this card, of course, we have their names on there. If his wife would be there, of course, we would have that information. This is the address, the phone number. Down here, of course, is the directions to the appointment, which really makes our holdup go up whenever that information is put in. If there was a referring customer, all the customers come in a drop-down box, the type of appointment in a drop-down box, as well as the dealers. So if you had a dealer who brought the lead in, the dealer who set the appointment, and also the dealer who ran the appointment. The time and date of when it was set, as well as the time and date, of course, of the appointment and the gift that the customer is going to be getting. Now, all the post information is can be entered right here from an appointment card, but many find it much easier to just go straight to the appointment ledger itself and go ahead and get the results in as they're coming into the office. Another nice part of the appointment ledger is everything was designed to be able to tell what's going on at a glance. For instance, all the color codes. Anything that is a non-owner appointment is going to be in blue. Anything that is a registration is going to be in red. And of course, the owner, any owner type of appointment is going to be in green. Also, when a dealer is in and calls into the office and lets you know they're in, simply by tapping the in box, the result box turns yellow, which means that if you had 4 or 5 people that were in on presentations right now, you could easily look at the board at a glance and be able to see what's going on. And then, of course, when you want to complete it with the result, put the result in, refresh, and there you go. Now, another nice thing about the appointment cards is a comment. Now, it's nice to put comments in for every appointment that gets run in our office. So let's say this comment was going to be wants to buy later. Now, you know, many dealers that we have, and most of them that get that objection probably won't be with us too awfully long. But we don't want to forget about that appointment either. We want to make sure that when they say wants to buy later, we want to know when that date is, and we simply go over to our contact again box, click down to the date, click the date that we want to make a return call to that customer, and save it. Now this is going to bring us to the next tab on TPS, which is customer contacts. Now our customer contact page, it should be called a recontact page, because what we do here is first we can filter it through any of these 9 boxes up here. What we generally keep ours is the contact again box. Now that means that we can go say Bob Gomez was a demo and customer, it says here that the customer walked at close, customer booking April, spoke to Bob, still interested. So we want to call him at a different time. Well, we decided we were going to call him on 5/15/12. Boom, you hit it, you have that information right at your fingertips. You never miss a callback like this, and it's something that should be gone through every day, because this particular section alone will buy you business. And then there's the gift incentive board. And the gift incentive board is designed. It is designed to track appointments that we pay premium gifts to. In other words, everything on the gift incentive board is also designed to be able to tell what's going on in your customer book program at a glance. So you have all the names that are listed for this day's appointments, the green ones were sales, the blue ones were non-sales, the black ones were actually appointments that were on the books that did not get run. The dots represent appointments that were put onto the books. This one represents an appointment that not only was on the book, but 1 slash across means it was set. 2 slashes across means it was set and completed. Instant sets are indicated by an IS in the middle of the dot. And if I looked at this one, for instance, and at a glance I could tell that someone got 3 instant sets from this customer, but none of them got run, there had to be a reason. It would get my attention. All of the dots come with a tooltip that comes up which identifies that customer. So not only can you go to this lady's card who produced the appointments, click on her name and up comes her card, but I can also go to any of the appointments that she set, tap on their card, and their appointment card comes up. These days flip, you could keep moving them from day to day, and you also just set it by your date filter. A great way to keep up with your appointments. Some of our customers will actually have a big screen and keep nothing but their gift incentive board on it, so that the marketing director, the distributor, the general manager, and the dealers, anybody that walks by there can see exactly what's going on with their appointments. The Dealer Dailies is just a convenient and easy way to contact our dealers every single day and find out what kind of contacts they made that day. And of course, many times they're going to say nothing, 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 and that's okay. It gives us an opportunity to contact the dealer so that maybe we can motivate them to go ahead and change these zeros into somethings. Also, if they did any registrations that day or brought in any other leads like personals and that sort of thing, we can go ahead and get those entered in so we can keep our records up to date. Now, our dealer list, of course, it lists all of our dealers, and this is true with our customer list and our dealer list and our opportunity list. All these lists filter alphabetical just by tapping them. We can filter them in areas, who recruited them, the date they graduated. All those headers are filtering headers. So I can go to the opportunity list, and if you noticed on the appointment cards, there was always new dealer from opportunity. So when you tap that name will automatically go from customer to the opportunity list. Now once it's on the opportunity list, it's just a great system for calling back anyone that was interested in coming to our business. You never lose that dealer because of non-contact. They never get lost in the shuffle because they're always right here in front of you. Let's quickly go to the report section. The report section is basically a grid. And this grid has all the information that's on a standard program report. It has all the information that we're going to need on it, plus much more. This particular office, we could look and we could see that their net sales, they had a great month. Their net sales percentage was 94%. Their closing percentage was 69%. Their hold-up percentage was 78%. We could see what their E factor was for the month in each one of their programs. How many leads they brought in, how many their non-owners brought in, how many owner leads they brought in, how many total dealers they have. We could see what their dealer demo average is, opportunity cards in. The whole program is right there in front of you on the grid, and it's easy to follow. Now, it's easy to go up and you can get either an office, or you can get a group or an organization. Whatever it takes, we can separate and narrow it down to one specific thing. Like I said, you could even look at one candidate distributor and all their dealers if you wanted, and see what those results are for them for that month or whatever time period you have. We could take each program and dissect it. Here's the owner program. We can dissect it to owner referrals, customer books, owner referrals, instant sets. We can do it from through check the offices, or we could check the dealers. And another nice feature is sets. If we have somebody in our office setting many of the appointments for us, it's really easy to go and check exactly what kind of results we're getting on appointments that they had set for us. So if they're setting for various people in the office, we could see what their setup rate was, we could see what their hold-up rate was, we can see what the closing rate was on the appointments that they set for other people. Same way with registrations. We can check registration call-ins, registration call-outs. We can check it for the whole office or individual dealers. Now when we go back to the appointment ledger, although we can filter a lot of the information through our report section, sometimes it's nice to individualize. Sometimes it's nice to just look at the appointment ledger and pull whatever information that we need. For instance, we call this the gray area. This gray area is great because I can pull a dealer up there and I can see exactly what a certain dealer has done and their appointments that they have for whatever time period is selected there. Now I can also take a dealer up and then attach another header, which is results. So now I could look and I could tap that same dealer and I could see that 2 of the items were demos, 1 of the items was a not qualified appointment, 3 of the items were resets, and 5 of the items were sales. Now I can go to my resets and there's a list of the reset appointments that were resetted, or I could look at the demos and I could see which ones that particular dealer missed. The gray area has many features. For instance, area of an appointment. I could drag the area up and now it's a list of everywhere that we have run appointment in that time period, and then I can track the dealer up and I can see exactly what dealers are working in that area. There are many features to Tpslive that we don't have time to go through in a quick demo like this, but I certainly would like an opportunity to share some of these things with you. If this is something that you feel like would definitely help your marketing department and help you keep your fingers on the pulse of what goes on in your office in that marketing department, please feel free to give us a call and we could see if this is something that works for you. Thank you.